Dan, 3-1 here today at QPR. What are your thoughts on the game?
Oh, I'm delighted. I thought we were brilliant today. I cannot speak high enough of how sort of proud I am of the work rate and the effort that the players have put in today, all throughout the week. 3 games in 8 days is tough at this level with the level of competition that you come up against in that time, and I felt today was a really big game for us in the context of our season. When you think about how tight the league is, we haven't managed to find a way to beat QPR this year before today either. We appreciate we won in the FA Cup, but obviously it took extra time for that, and 2-2 earlier in the season. They're a really tough side, and I think I spoke a little bit in the week about how much sort of goal threat that they have going forward. So to come away with a 3-1 win at their place, I'm really pleased with.
As you know as well, we were 1-0 down in the first half, but we came back overall. How did you feel mainly in the second half the performance was then?
I thought the performance throughout the whole game was at a decent level. I don't think it's our best. I think we've played better at times. But you're not going to turn up and play your best every week. What we're looking for is to try and turn out sort of consistent performances that are at a level that are going to win us games in this league, and today was certainly that. I thought we knocked the ball around really nicely at times. Again, our build from the back was excellent. Rebecca and Liv were superb on Thursday at that, and they were brilliant again today, with Tia involved in that as well, and the trust all the time. I think the rotations and the combinations between Megan, Amy, Hayley, Aria, and Shamoy and Lily coming into that factors as well. It just creates so much sort of confusion and wash in that sort of central area of the pitch, which means that we can keep the ball ticking over. And then again, I thought Ish and Sam worked well as a pair up there. I think Sammy had a brilliant game today in terms of everything that went up to her. She held up, she was winning the first contacts. I was pleased to see Ish be a bit more physical today as well. It's something that we've spoken about with her, and it's not necessarily her natural game, but I think she kept listening in at times, and you could see her putting in the tackles and not the tackles, sorry, but when the ball's coming up to her, being a little bit more physical to protect it, wins us a couple of free kicks, takes the pressure off, makes a massive difference. So yeah, look, I'm just really pleased because I thought how hard they worked today. And you mentioned we went 1-0 down, and that was a bit of a kick in the teeth, given that I felt we controlled a lot of the first half in terms of the possession and the territory. We created some really good opportunities, but we lacked a little bit of quality again in the final third. So then Grace comes up with a fantastic finish like that to put us 1-0 down, and it's tough to take, and that that could have easily sort of sunk the energy with the players, given the tired legs that we have. But they brushed it off, cracked on, stuck to the game plan, and then have come back and delivered three goals. Could have had 4, 5, 6 today maybe. But then also we know that Tia's made a couple of really good saves to keep them at bay too. So great game. QPR are a top side, but as you can probably tell because I'm waffling, I'm just really happy with what I've seen today.
As you just mentioned throughout there as well, some great moments throughout the game today. But in your opinion, what would you say was the main standout for you today? One moment
today. That's really difficult. I think. Do you know what? I think that little bit of luck, Shamoy's first goal, is probably something that has a big impact on the game. Because as I said, I felt we were the better team. I thought we were controlling and dominating the game. But then you find yourself 1-0 down, and like I said, we'd created 3 or 4 opportunities that we really good opportunities from great build-up play, and then lovely switches and good deliveries, and we just lacked the finish a little bit. And then all of a sudden you get a bit of a lucky goal, and that sometimes you need that little bit of luck. So that's probably like the defining moment. But it's difficult to pick a one-off because, as I said, everyone can leave here today with a highlights reel of 2 or 3 top things that they've done. As individuals, so it's difficult to then pick from that.
We're on the road again next weekend away to Actonians. What are your thoughts heading into the game?
Yeah, back down this neck of the woods again. Again, every week it's going to be another tough game, but in all seriousness, it's going to be a massive game in the context of our season as well. Today we've come here, played QPR, who are right there with us in the table, so this has been a big result for us today. And then next week we go and play Actonians, who we're just under in the table again. So it's a real shake-up period at the moment. We've spoken as a group about how how important this run-in of games is going to be for us, given how tight the league is and how competitive it's been all season. So yeah, it's nice the fact that now we have a little bit of a break. The 3 games in the 8 days have definitely taken their toll, and you can see the girls are dead on their feet at the end, but they didn't stop grafting. So yeah, bring it on at this stage is what we feel. We're playing well, we've got a good group, they stick together, they're so honest and they work so hard. So when you've got those key ingredients, it's you're 90% of the way there.
Dan, thank you for your time.